And I'll be your tour guide for today. This will take about 1 hour.
Wow, thank God. 1 hour.
It's about 45 minutes to 1 hour.
Maybe we should have paid
1 hour. You don't know the time that it will take. So before we start with the walking tour, I would like to give you a brief history about this castle, and we will start the tour from the middle dungeon to the door of no return. Okay, so along the coast of Africa, we had about 60 forts and castles. Ghana has the highest concentration, so we had 40 forts and castles. 3 of them were castles. The first one is Elmina Castle, built by the Portuguese in the year 1482, which is 542. Second is Ofu Castle, or Christian, built by the French in the year 1661. And lastly, Cape Coast Castle, built by the British in the year 1665, which is 361 years old now. Ofu Castle is 363 years old now. Okay, so this castle was purposely built for the transatlantic slave trade. And this castle is the only castle that has underground tunnels and dungeons, because they purposely built it for the transatlantic slave trade. It is important to know that Ghana wasn't the only country that they got the slaves from. They got some from present-day Nigeria, Mali, Burkina, and other West African countries. Wherever they got them from, they marched them on foot in the chains and in shackles. They had resting points that we call the slave markets, Salada, Hagan, from wherever they were resting, or the resting points, they marched them straight to Asina, where they had their last bar. With their last bar, they shaved off their hairs and their beards to hide gray hairs, because the slaves, they were taking them to work on plantation. So if you bring in an older person, personally, they can't work properly on the plantations. So they shave off their hairs to hide gray hairs. They smell butter on their body for them to look young and attractive. From that place, they marched them straight to this castle at a place called Palava Hall, where they were auctioned, categorized, and examined. With the auctioning, they were exchanged with commodities like whiskey, sugar, mirror, and other commodities. With the categorization, they had 2 slaves. Had commercial slaves, which they were kept in the various dungeons to await the next available shipment. But the domestic ones were helping with the chores here in the castle. They were examined to see those who are strong and those who are weak. From Palava Hall, they take them to this courtyard for branding. With the branding, they had a heated metal iron with the initials of the various companies that was in to buy the slaves. We need the heated metal iron. The heated metal iron will be dipped into an oil. If you are a woman, because of your breast, your shoulder, or your back, they will put it either your shoulder or your back. If you are a man, your chest, your shoulder, or your back. Some had portions of their ears being cut off for easy identification, since it wasn't only one company that was in to buy the slaves. After they are done with the branding, they march them straight to their respective dungeons. In here we have the male dungeons here, 20 meters away from this place, the female dungeons. Before we start with the walking tour, it is important to know that before the arrival of the Europeans, we Africans were already practicing slavery, indigenous slavery. With this kind of slavery, if you are able to conquer your opponent, you take their land, their people, to use the people as a servant in your kingdom. It got to a time that the people that you were using them to work in your kingdom got the opportunity to marry, or got the opportunity to get engaged with the family that you already have. So with this kind of slavery, it was not as inhuman as the life here in the castle. They were treated poorly here in the castle. So we personally say the treatments that they were given were very poor as to compare to the indigenous slavery that we were already practicing. Sorry for my question. And this is the end of our introduction. If you have any question, you can ask. If there's no question, then let's continue. Alright, so let's start.